Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cutie Moeka. Now give me my phone back before I beat you to death with this chair.
That's not a very good knock-knock joke. Speaking of bad knock-knock jokes...
We're the Bittersweet Gamers?
Not really, but I am the opinionator.
I'm pretty sure we're the Bittersweet Gamers, and I am We Squared. Many people find Moeka beautiful. I think she's adorable myself.
Forget the bad puns! Steins Gate, Moeka chapter. Action scene? Let's go! Is she gonna leap out and kill him? Ocarine has finally figured out that...
There is more to her D-mail than met the eye.
We've known that for a long time. He just never bothered thinking about it. I am not leaning against the door anymore. Moeka could just open it, but she hasn't realized that. She's so fixated on getting her phone back, she'd destroy her own door and everything else in her path. In any case, I do not have time to check her mail history.
Just slowly sidles away.
I carefully grip the doorknob and wait for the interval between bangs. He's gonna open it and whack her.
Or like Toro her off the railing.
Now! I yank the door open. Oh, it's a table! The coffee table flies out and smashes into the walkway railing. Okay, she doesn't have the table anymore.
Kiryu! Oh, I thought they would like jump at each other, shonen style.
I get goosebumps. Her screech raises hairs all over my body. But then I remember what I'm here to do. I wonder if she's going to say something like, "Give me back FB." Okay, first I have to restrain her again. Maybe you shouldn't just try and leap out and punch her in the face, though.
I think she'll see it coming this time.
That worked once. I don't think it's gonna work again.
Okabe's only advantage is catching people off guard.
This is a woman who would kill on command. It is too dangerous to let her be. There's no time. It's now or never! Our bodies collide. Reading the text is kind of silly in a scene like this, you know.
I suplexed her into the carpet.
Yeah, there you go. It's the only thing he's got. He's bigger, he outweighs her, he can't match her really in anything, so he just needs to attack utilizing his body weight.
And thankfully she doesn't seem to be in the right state of mind to use her kung fu power on him.
I should have known she wouldn't give up. I don't know why I thought, well, it's too late. None of this matters, I just have to deal with this.
Oh my.
First we had Ferris, now this?
I'll take out of context scenes for 300, Alex.
Okay, well, now that it's come this far, what are you going to do? She's not your friend. You can't just, like, calm her down and then try and reason with her.
You don't know.
Next, she struggles to free her body. Same result, I'm just bigger than her.
You don't have your Shy Guy goons to fall back on now.
Moeka, without a doubt. That only makes sense, especially in the situation where she's in. She's been hiding in the corner for a long time, isn't in a good state of mind. I do not imagine she is properly nourished. Mm-hmm. Plus, she's already been socked in the face at full power and kicked off against a wall and tackled.
And whacking a door with a table.
Yeah, she's undoubtedly winded. Like, really, what's he gonna do?
お前が携帯依存だろうが FB から見捨てられようが知ったことじゃない
Though I probably should care about FB, all things considered, but not right now.
And, well, not right now. The only resolution to this is to... What can he do?
I'm still baffled the police haven't been called by a neighbor. Does no one else live in this apartment complex?
この世界線ではお前が直接手をかけるわけじゃないしこれまでお前がマユリに対してやったことはすでになかったことになっている
Either KO her and run off, or actually start to talk to her.
Well, I think that's what he's trying to do.
Right.
だがそんなの俺からしてみれば知ったことじゃないんだ
If he doesn't talk to her,
なかったことを俺は全部覚えている
then he'll never figure out how to change the D-mail. But what reason does she have to tell him anything? But she's not in a good state of mind. Who knows?
It's possible he might just wear her down.
She might be in a state where she just needs to say some things.
だからお前への憎しみは消えてないんだお前がマユリを殺した事実は俺の中に刻まれてるんだよ今日はお前を逃がさないからなきっちり向き合ってやる
So we have one person who is mentally unstable and another person who is suffering from PTSD and psychological fatigue, and now they're fighting.
Nothing good can come of this.
Until now, I've always run away from facing Moeka. But I can't do that on this world line. I have to know what her D-mail said. Poor Mr. Brown. He doesn't like kids' anime.
Yeah, but are you going to say anything to Nai and Mayushi? No, you won't.
Well, no, and he isn't. So it can be undone.
腹を割って話そうじゃないか
You might need to slap her to snap her out of it.
Well, what's gonna happen if you do snap her out of it?
I hadn't thought about that.
She's not just gonna be your friend.
Oh.
I kind of said that last episode, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
That's the thing! How does this end?
携帯などなくてもちゃんと話せるではないかえ
You know, this might actually be extremely therapeutic for Okabe.
He could certainly use something like that.
Here he has a perfectly legitimate target that he hates, that he can beat the crap out of.
That is being hostile to him.
切り刻むのはマッドサイエンティストのお箱だ
Yeah, I was gonna say, if the police get involved, Okabe's toast. This woman's out of control.
What did you think was going to happen?
There you go, Billy.
Validation!
警察呼んだ方がいいかしら必要ないならせめてもっと静かにしてくんない
Well, you need anything?
このアパート声が響くのよ
I'm just really hard of hearing. That's why it took me so long.
Well, this is not in a particularly good part of town, so, you know, there's gonna be a lot of, I'm not getting involved in anybody else's potentially dangerous business.
That makes sense.
Damn it. Just like with the D-mail, this never even occurred to me! That using my body weight to force a woman onto the ground and hold her there until she tires out while she's screaming bloody murder and I'm being raped could cause other people who might happen to hear to go through the open door and discover me.
Also, her clothing is disheveled. Was disheveled before from her exertions.
Perhaps I should re-examine my life choices and act in a more stable manner. I can't have her calling the police. I know. I'll stand up and knock her down too! Okay, seriously though, what now? I need to silence this crazy Moeka somehow, but...
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you know, that'll take care of that. From the neighbor's perspective. Well, maybe not.
I don't know, it still kind of looks bad.
This looks really bad.
まったく最近の若い子は
Oh my god, that worked.
Also, I got to kiss a hot chick.
Yeah, seriously, this lady's a babe. I hate her, though. I'm surprised she hasn't, like, bit his tongue off.
That may be what this is.
Yeah. I feel a sharp pain on my lip. I instinctively jerk away. What game are we playing?
It seems to be a different game each route.
Our hero, everybody! Bleed! Bleed on her exposed! She bit me!
初々しい女ぶっているんじゃない
Okay, dude, that's enough.
Yeah, that's going a bit far, man.
Like I said, I don't have a problem with you solving this by force, considering the specifics, but killing and this sort of assault...
Yeah, no.
Stop, please.
Awkward transition.
How much time has passed? It feels like it's already been dozens of hours, but it's still night outside, so it probably hasn't been more than 1 or 2, but dang, that's a long time. Moeka hasn't said a word since I kissed her. Has she given up? Has he started to think I'm FB again? I mean, I'm not sure he's not. I kind of doubt it, but...
Until we know more about him, it's really hard to say.
I'm still leaning towards Kurisu or a crazy surprise. Either way, I can't let my guard down. As soon as I let her up, she's just gonna knife me. Yeah, that might have been the sort of thing that makes her think that he's FB, you know? Look, she's already twisted, so comes in, takes her phone, does something
Forces
like
her
this.
down, kisses her.
Yeah, and does so when she's calling out for FB.
Yeah.
どうしたら返してくれる
Yeah, I think she thinks he's FB.
I never thought she'd be the one to extend an olive branch.
I figured she just beat me in the face with it.
Olives. Okay, so here's what you should do. Get her to talk about her D-mail, and then give her phone back, and then leave. And time leap. So this is what I was waiting for. Now I move in for Moeka's romance route.
お前は
もう死んでる。
D メールを送ったことを覚えているか
Yeah, that's what it was.
D 何
D メール過去へ送ることのできるメールお前はそれを送ったお前自身の携帯へな機種変更に関する内容だと思っていたがそれは嘘だったお前は俺たちの目をごまかしてこっそりメールの内容を入れ替えたんだ
Maybe.
The shining finger. She just has obscene text speed.
That has been set up many times, so that could have been the case. That she just changed the darn thing. Might be easier
So
than
look at
cracking a code or something. Or
世界
sending a
線が変
code.
わった。お前は覚えていないか？
However, things didn't work out for her after she did so.
知らない。
知らないんじゃない。思い出していないだけなんだ。
Yeah, because in this world line, she hasn't sent it, so unless the memory bleed over affects her, she's not going to know.
Right, because this is the world line where nobody knew Moeka, so she never sent the D-mail.
Yeah.
Now she did send the D-mail. That's how they got here. He still has to reverse the previous D-mail. It's just that in this world line, they don't know her.
Yeah.
Now, they probably don't know her because she's gone insane. No, because she's insane in the next one, too.
Yeah.
But at least she left the house.
Right?
思い出せ。お前は思い出さなければならない。
I'll kiss you again.
Or else what? I have no idea. Maybe I really will kiss her again. We've already gotten this far. Hey, Dadu, you want to play this game? It's kind of kinky. This is just a tactic to put pressure on Moeka. I have another plan to make her remember.
本当に知らないの。思い出せるならそうするけどわからないわ。一体何のことなのか。
Assuming she hasn't deleted it from her phone history, it should still be there, but the problem is he has to let go of her to check. And then he has to sort through all the FB.
Just a little more and her resistance will end, and then we can just work this out, because we'll all be too tired to fight anymore.
だったら質問を変える。
There is something else that we sort of hadn't said, which is that whatever you want to say about Moeka's current state, for Okabe, this is a chance to let out a lot of this stuff that he's been holding back. I'm pretty sure that you actually would have to kill him to get him to stop at this point. I don't think he is gonna tire himself out.
Right.
If it were to happen again, I doubt he'd have like the emotional energy to be able to do it the same way.
Right.
2週間ほど前、お前は奇妙なメールを受け取ったはずだ。
But this is cathartic for him in a way.
差出人はお前自身の携帯。しかもそのメールは数日後の未来から送信されていた。覚えがあるな。
Well, she probably remembers
それ
every
がお前が
email.
送った D メールだ。内容を教えろ。
教えたら
携帯は返す。
Easy to manipulate her in that case.
クソ。内容は言えない。
So now he's going to say, I know you work for CERN. I know you're a rounder.
なぜだ。
ラウンダーに
Oh,
関係する。
she brought up the word.
Wow.
The hell is she talking about? Ah, kill self! I recall what Moeka told me on a previous world line. The Rounder's mission is to find and acquire IBN 5100s.
IBN 5100。
And however much bad shape she's going to be, she is apparently professionally trained, or at least professionally capable, or she wouldn't have the situation or position she does.
Right.
And she's never going to betray FB.
That's true.
それに関することだな。
Woman,
Yeah.
I have time traveled so much. You can't hide anything from me.
どこまで知っているメールの内容。
質問をするのは俺だけだ。いいから答えろ。
I know enough that I just might resort to murdering you.
Oi!
言えない。FB を裏切る
Right.
ことに。
携帯よりも FB を選ぶのか。大した忠誠心だな。
But Mayuri's fate hangs in the balance. I can't give up. She's running out of willpower. She won't be able to hold out much longer. I just have to keep this up. If she won't talk now, then I'll just wait until she will.
携帯がないとそんなに苦痛か。なぜそこまで依存する？
This is dangerous.
Yeah.
This is dangerous. Because you can psychologically beat up your opponent. If you beat them up enough, then they'll eventually
break.
Right. Things will work out more the way you want it. But the problem is if you make a mistake, then it will bring out the hatred, and you don't want any of that right now.
You don't want to rekindle her willpower?
Yeah, this could actually totally backfire.
会話まともにできなくて。
今はしているではないか。
This is not a normal
メール
situation.
までできなくなったら、私は世界から断絶してしまう。
Huh.
世界だと孤独な女を気取っているつもりか。お前が恐れているのはラウンダーから見捨てられることだろう。
違う、ラウンダーじゃなくて FB から
Right. From
見
FB.
捨てられること。
That's the same thing, isn't it?
Maybe not.
No, obviously not. It's like observing her actions and speech and drawing conclusions. He's just behind. He'll get there.
だったら世界などと言うな。何の罪もない女の子を容赦なく殺した分際でマユリを世界から断絶させた分際で。
殺してない。
そう、この世界線ではな。だが別の世界線においては、お前はラウンダーとして俺たちのタイムマシンを奪おうとした。その時に殺したマユリを。
I like how her response was, I did not kill her.
Technically true.
What I mean is, what would happen if somebody who was an acquaintance of yours, who you weren't on good terms with, accused you of killing someone?
Ah, I see.
What she said was, I didn't kill her. I mean, it's Japanese, it could be vague.
Right.
But she insisted she didn't kill anyone. Not, what? How could you think that?
Yeah.
You know, maybe she didn't kill Shina Mayuri, but has she killed anybody else? In another world line, when I talked to her below the overpass, she told me that Mayuri was unnecessary. It didn't matter to CERN whether she lived or died.
FB の指示なら殺したと思う。絶対に。
FB とは何者だ。一体どこにいる。
Maybe you don't remember, but I keep asking if you're FB. So do you really think I know who FB is?
Shut up, Billy! I asked her the same question back then, but another rounder appeared before she could answer. Most definitely didn't kill me, and then dropped me off back at the lab. Something tells me she won't have backup this time. Moeka's position in the rounders has changed, which is why Damon said that he wanted to try and work out if there's anything else that we know was different in this particular world line, but not in the middle of a conversation.
言えない。
ならばいいことを教えてやる。いいか。お前は今、俺に捕まっている状況だが、助けを期待しているのなら、無駄だ。どうせ誰も助けに来ない。お前は絶望に打ちひしがれたまま、4日後に自殺する。俺は5日後から来た。セルンが欲しがるタイムマシンを使ってな。 だから知っている。お前はこの部屋で一人孤独に自分を殺すんだ。
This is like one of the only times in the whole world where the experience with Chuni's speech could potentially be really useful.
お前の大好きな FB はお前を助けない。ラウンダーもセルンも300人委員会もだ。
So, ready to surrender? Rat them all out?
どれだけメールしても上司からの連絡はないんだろう。それはなぜだ。もう見捨てられているんだよ。
Ooh.
Guilt squeezes my heart. I know that I'm causing this woman pain. I'm clearly hurting the woman in front of me. Insane mad scientist, my ass. I'm afraid to hurt my mortal enemy.
It just means you're human, man.
I'm nothing but a hypocrite.
FB をかばう必要はない。だから全て話せ。
I don't think that's gonna be enough to break her, you know?
FB は裏切らない。私を見捨てない。
Well, that he did is what caused her
だ
death.
ったらなぜお前は4日後に自殺すると思う。
お前が私を殺すのよ。自殺に見せかけて。
Good argument.
俺はそんなヘマはしない。俺ならお前を殺した後でタイムリープする。お前の死はなかったことにできる。
私は
FB から返事が来ないと言ってこの部屋で死んだような顔をしていたのはどこのドイツだ。
You didn't even respond to me talking about murdering you with Kurisu.
Yeah, don't give me date. We were talking about murdering you in front of you.
もう何日来ていない。 FB からの連絡は普段はどのくらいの頻度で来ていていつから来なくなった。
普段毎日連絡を。でももう10日近く。
Whoa!
What's the date?
It's the 11th, which would be shortly after she sent herself the D-mail. Like the day after she sent herself the D-mail.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
10日も連絡が来ていない。そうだな。
私裏切れないよ。
So she sent the D-mail, which was indeed, just like we thought, about the 5100. She just changed it with her lightning-fast, shining finger powers. And then the IBN disappears, and FB doesn't contact her anymore.
Right.
Now, she doesn't have the IBN.
Well, she probably turned it in.
That, we have no way of making that assumption.
Well, they would have to she would have to send it away somewhere. It's not like she's just gonna sit on it the entire time.
I don't think she got the IBN. Maybe somebody else did. Maybe FB did. But we have...
That's a good point.
She wouldn't be wandering around going FB, IBN, FB, IBN, FB, IBN if she got the IBN and turned it in.
お前は裏切られたんだよ。
If she didn't get the IBN...
It's possible, because CERN has Epsilon, that CERN would have gotten the D-mail.
Yeah, and had somebody do it in the past.
Yeah, okay.
But, I mean, if that means that then CERN is just going to completely cut this woman off like a Saturday morning cartoon villain twirling the mustache, I'll get you next time, Gadget.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
FB を信じてる。
2006.
So it's only been a few months, or
Ah.
again. So she was scouted in 2006.
June 21st.
お前は 切り捨てられた。利用されるだけされてな。もう用済みということだ。
A little more than 4 years ago.
FB はその人じゃ。
だったら、どんな人なんだ？
How would she know?
Right?
My impression is that she's an extremely shy person with horrible social anxiety who ended up finding someone
Who wanted her because she has a fear of abandonment.
and then just completely fixated on that person, but never met the person, doesn't know anything
Right.
about him at all.
Someone who only communicated with her in her preferred medium.
That's one of the reasons that she was easily able to latch on to him so much, because he did things
The way she wanted to do it.
right.
お母さんみたいに私に
Okay, so it's a she.
Alright, alright.
私はやっと心地いい居場所を
FB's a woman, huh?
悩みを相談したりいつもすぐに返事くれた
The poor thing.
友達みたいでも包み込む優しさがあって
You know, another guess. I mean, it's just a straight up guess, but it's worth mentioning. If it is future Beryl, I mean, it's not out of the question that it could be Suzuha, I guess. But, I mean, the problem is it would have to be Suzuha from the future,
Yeah.
because Suzuha is dead.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense otherwise.
会ったことは
I'm not really serious about that, though. Moeka, indeed, shakes her head weakly.
If you know FB's a woman, why'd you ask Okabe if he was FB? Just saying.
Could have been
会った
lying,
ことが
maybe?
ない。お母さんみたいで、友達みたいで、お前にとって心地いい居場所だったのに。
Damn it. If they had met, then I could have gotten Moeka to lead me to her.
ラウンダーは互いの正体隠すのがルールで
Huh.
連絡は取り合っていたのに、一度も会ったことはない。確かに会うのはルール違反かもな。だがお前は FB が好きで、会ってみたかった。違うか。
Like I said before, the fewer people that can be traced to CERN and actually have the knowledge to contact them, the fewer people, the better. They don't need... If they don't know who each other is, then the cell can't rat other members of the cell out.
That makes sense. I wonder if she was about to actually kill herself before she got that email.
It kind of looks that way, doesn't
That
it?
does seem to... I wasn't sure if this was just stylized or if this is actually her remembering the
Right.
first email she got from FB.
違うよ
I mean, it just keeps looking like she's about to take one more step.
あったら幻滅されるだから会いたいなんて思わない
Because she acts differently on the phone.
That is true.
会いたいと言われ
She
たこと
talks like a normal person via mail.
一度もないし行ったこともない
その様子だと、電話もしたことがないな。避けられているとは思わなかったのか。そこまで親身になってくれた優しい女上司が、お前に会おうとしない理由は、本当にルールだけか。
Where are you going with this, Okabe?
Well, I guess he really is trying to completely talk her down. That wasn't what he was doing at first, but that's what he ended up doing, was just being himself and doing the same thing he does to everybody else. The only skill he's got is actually taking care of people,
Yeah.
identifying what they're concerned about, and then helping them with it. Like a battering ram, to be sure, but it's helping nonetheless. So, if he actually helps her out, gets her to overcome it, and ends up in the Womance Woot, boy, sending the D-mail at the end is gonna suck.
Right? Well, time to send her back to her unstable, suicidal self. I'm the hero.
Well, he's gonna care about it.
Right.
Like I said, in other games that I've played, characters like this, like highly victimized people who come to be able to overcome themselves, at least to some degree, tend to like become
Protagonisty.
well, like the secret official love interest.
Ah, that's what you mean.
They tend to be popular, and since I don't think Moeka necessarily is all that popular, that's probably not the case then. But
Don't be so meta.
そしてなぜ連絡をよこさない？理由を考えてみる。
like you said though, where is he going with this? What about just the rules and maintaining the relationship on the terms they had? Well, anyway, that doesn't matter.
The look on his face, maybe he's realized a truth and he's hesitant to bring it up to her.
振り込め詐欺と同じだ。
Yeah, of course.
お前は騙されていたんだ。
Without question, she was just being used.
100%.
ルビを悪く言わないで。そんな人じゃない。
The thing is every other rounder presumably knows this, and and has like a transactional relationship. But it's like in her case,
It was more important for her because of her psychoses.
and if you can obtain a tool and use the tool, but it's the fact that they threw her away. Because if you have a loyal tool, why not continue using it?
Right?
連絡が途絶える前、最後のメールはどんな内容だった？
IBN5100 を指定場所に置いておけって。
This points to only one conclusion. Oh. Like maybe in a storage locker that nobody's gonna check? No?
Oh!
Well,
Huh. Okay.
その場所はどこだ？
if there would have been more than a line about it, like in the Ferris section, they talked about it at great length.
Yeah. But it was just like a throwaway line, like, don't worry about this, it's not important.
Yeah, that means it's important.
コインロッカー
Bam!
前の
Blammo!
Wait, isn't that where Nukako hid the IBM 5100 on the previous world line? I'll be darned. When BSG said that was weird several episodes ago, turned out to be weird. Is this another effect of convergence? That is possible. Can I retrieve the IBM 5100 if I go there now?
Unlikely. I'm sure that FB has already gotten it.
No, I can't still expect it to be there. When did Luca say she put the 5100 in the locker?
I don't think she said a specific date.
But what we did get from Luca's father was that it happened in between. Like he said, the lock wasn't broken when
Last
he checked
time
it,
he checked.
which was New Year's. So that means it happened within the last 8 months.
Well, okay. That literally means it could have been any time.
Yeah.
I thought he checked it on a monthly basis. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Well, maybe so, but my point is that it very well could have been extremely recent.
Yeah. You still shouldn't expect it to be there, though.
It could be convergence, though, but... I mean, strangeness of the Duca ending and what it left out seems to point towards some kind of funny business going on. I sigh deeply and lift myself off Moeka's body. Then I lean back against the wall and stretch my aching limbs. Oh, what are you gonna do now, man?
Hold on a second. I have some questions. You were randomly recruited
Don't worry about this.
and learned, like, fighting and gun skills on your own?
Really, all we actually saw was her doing that crazy gun dodge at point-blank range.
That's still pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, but that's what made us assume this stuff.
That's true. That's true.
So anyway, man, what are you gonna do now? If you leave, she's gonna kill herself.
Oh, definitely.
But then what? Are you just gonna try and throw everything you have at her? Seems like the nice thing to do, but like I said, the responsibility that comes along with that It's just too cruel, because you're gonna have to cut it loose too. There's definitely something to be said for forgiving your mortal enemy and trying to help her. But it's not a luxury you can do every time. Or is it? Maybe it is.
I think there's something noble about that.
Yeah. If there is, then go for it. Knowing more of the details, you definitely do feel pretty bad for her. We knew she was used, but we didn't know anything else.
She's clearly not in a hostile, combative mood right now.
I know.
She's beaten.
I opened Moeka's mailbox and searched for the D-mail. My God, how much memory does this phone have to store all these mails? Feels like looking for a needle in a haystack. Takes about 3 minutes. It was so hard! 3 minutes! I'll never get those 3 minutes back!
Grow up, Okabe!
But I finally find it. The mail was sent on August 4th at 2:37 p.m.
Dang, she was able to change the entire darn thing!
I am so slow when it comes to typing kanji. It's never been necessary for me to type kanji. I mean, kana's fine. How do you type on a phone? Does anybody know? And the mail was received on July 31st at 10:37 a.m.
Well, how you gonna fix this?
The message that was sent was exactly the one that we thought it was. It's just that in the original game, they did check it ahead of time.
But they didn't show that in Elite.
But in any case, it's the exact thing that we thought it was. Just as I suspected. Moeka changed her email in the few seconds I had my back turned. All I need to do now is send a cancellation mail.
Okabe!
You thought I was in trouble and you didn't call back?
Are you gonna call somebody in that situation once you know about it? I mean, what if he was hiding while she was stalking through an empty apartment complex with a gun looking for him, and he was like in this precarious position, then his phone rings? Didn't
You watch too many movies.
You have no right to say that to me.
今ラボにいるか
心配させんな、バカ。
Anyway, now we know what to say. The IBN 5100 is located at Daibiru. Or no, that's probably too close. That's just somewhere else.
Well, yeah, but that's not gonna cancel out the first email being sent. He has to send something that makes her change her mind and not believe the previous email.
Maybe something in the voice of FB?
See, that's what I'm thinking.
I no longer have any use for you. You've just been a tool. I never want to talk to you again.
Oh, God! That means she'll definitely kill herself!
Well, that'll stop her, but it'll kill her at the same time. So something in between a D-mail from FB that causes her to kill herself, well, it won't be from FB.
Oh, yeah.
It can't be.
It'd be from herself.
What if she got it from her own phone saying FB is using you? FB will betray you.
I doubt it'd be that easy
Yeah.
for her to get. Okabe had to work to get her to break down.
She's far too attached. She'd just ignore conflicting information, especially when it comes from...
Even if it's from her.
心配してくれていたのか
She doesn't value herself at all, so why would she listen to herself?
Right?
Like, who are you gonna believe? Me or your lying eyes?
Yeah.
In her case, she's gonna believe the me and forget what she sees or knows.
どう見ても死亡フラグ立ってたから無事なのが驚きよ。
So am I, honestly.
今どこにいる
ちゃんとラボで待機中。
もう一度 D メールを送る準備を頼む
This one will work, I promise.
Well, what's he got then?
タイマー設定は
31日の11時頃に着くように設定を
Is it that simple?
31日の11時。
Do not go to shrine, it's a trap.
Well, probably. That might work.
準備 OK。
So, if they cancel Moeka's D-mail, Moeka has still seen the IBN here. What's gonna change?
she won't know where Okabe got it, but I guess
so she's always going to be sniffing around, trying to get her hands on it. Well, you know, the thing is...
But if Okabe knows that she's after it, he'll be able to keep a better eye on it until she shows up with a squad of hitmen.
That's kind of what I'm getting at, is I'm feeling like we're not necessarily...
No, it won't be a complete, but it will be a big step. Like, Okabe is going to be like, all right, now we need to use this dang thing. Daru, get on it right away.
She's either going to be attacking immediately, and they don't know how to hook it up yet. They never finished. Daru always did other things when he had it, because that's what they worked out. But also, what's going to stop Moeka from raiding?
You're right, because he can only go back so far in the time leap machine.
And even if she doesn't raid, she's going to be there every day. Can I send an email? 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 Can I take this home? Can I take this home? Can I borrow this? Can I borrow this? Can I send an email? Can I send an email? Can I send an email? I mean, it's nice because it means that things might be able to turn out better for her, but it also means that armed gunmen can show up and kill them all. Like, what if he cancels this? And that's what happens, right? Like, potential scenario. He sends this, it works, but Moeka has already, quote-unquote, become a member of the Future Gadget Lab. So she continues to show up. She sees it. She can't get a hold of it. She sees everybody around. She has her orders. And so she raids the place and kills them.
And that happens in a way that he can't fix.
Yeah, like he sends this... Now it's still the 11th, or it's the 12th because of AM.
I think
it doesn't matter. So if this happened 4 days ago, then didn't they all die? They can't fix that if they all get killed in the past.
I guess you're right.
Or if they get captured and not killed, like Mayuri dies and they get captured by CERN.
That's a huge step backwards.
Yeah, because then Reading Steiner's gonna hit and he's gonna be like, where am I?
He'll already be captured.
I have been captured. Or they won't capture him because CERN really is just letting him run wild. Anyway, just...
Saturday morning cartoon villains.
Just thought about that. Well, they might not be. But Billy is terrified that they're going to be that the antagonist of this game is going to be absolutely horrible and they're going to be brutally incompetent and we're supposed to believe that they conquered the world. And if it turns out to be that way... Like, I get that this type of story isn't about overcoming an antagonist. Like, I understand this. But if it turns out that the thing we've been fighting for so long is a bunch of morons, I'm going to be really mad too.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work either.
ダメだ。なぜ変わらない。
また間違い。
いや、そんなはずはない。萌香の D メールの内容も確認済みだ。それを否定するメールを送った。
And if he keeps sending dummy messages, she's gonna think something's up and not trust them. Like someone's clearly hacked my phone or something like that.
If he can't talk as FB, and she won't listen to anything that he says trying to get her out of the organization, which you certainly can't do in 36 characters. And just saying, it ain't there. You can't send a email saying, it's at big site, because she'll just check out every location.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong this time?
最初の D メールの内容は
柳林神社に IBN5100 があると知らせるものだ。今のメールでそれは罠だと否定したんだが、もう一度別の文面で再送を。
待った。 D メールの面倒な部分についてはロト6の実験で検証済みでしょ。
Oh yeah?
D メールを読んだ人間がその通りに行動するかどうかは個人の資質に影響される。
Yeah.
桐生って人は神社に IBN5100 があると知らされた。直後にそれを否定するメールが来ても構わず神社へ行ったという推測が導ける。
Right?
否定するメールを信じなかったか、あるいはクソ真面目に否定されても念のために調べてみたかということか。
You could send it before. aimed the thing before she got the D-mail. It was 10:37. I mean, that's not really going to work.
Yeah.
They have to come up with something, but what on earth?
Moeka's gotta phrase it. She's gotta type it. She's the only one who knows what would work on her.
And even then, would it really work? And in order to do that, of course, we have to spend, I don't know, the entirety of Chapter 9 getting to know her and pulling her out of the darkness.
Oh, darn.
神社に調べに行くことにリスクが発生すると伝えても聞いてくれなかったっていうことだから。
より強制力の強い文面にするしかない。神社に行くのを禁止させるぐらいの。
By the way, I just wanted to point out, so pretty clearly, we jumped into the go forth and save Moeka. I mean, it seems like we don't have a choice because that's the only thing that's going to work. We knew that she was being used, but we didn't know the extent to which she's a victim. For all we knew before, she was routinely a cold-blooded killer who was doing all of this stuff of her own volition.
Right.
And it's not like she's not.
Well, we don't know if she has.
It makes a difference. If the only person that she's ever killed is Mayuri, well, then we're also saving her from becoming a cold-blooded killer. Anyway, if you get an opening to save the bad guys, take it. But if you don't ruin yourself by refusing to fight them.
Yeah.
どうやって
Well, that's the problem. Is it possible to persuade her with just 36 bytes of text? I keep saying 36 characters, you know what I mean. I mean, she's such a broken, fanatical woman. Is she even gonna listen to herself?
例えば、7月30日のお礼と D メールを送り、先に IBN5100 を回収させるという方法は。
Yeah, we talked about that last time too.
The problem is butterfly effect and chaos theory. You can't be sure.
Give it a shot, though.
その日のあんたは IBN5100 に興味があったのか
I mean, I don't remember the day that they got it.
I don't remember either.
When did I start caring about the IBN 5100? For that matter, even when we first got one, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But I can't remember, Damon can't remember, Billy can't remember. Okay, fine, so we can't do that. So how do I convince Moeka to listen? Oh!
Good luck! Oh.
But we can't send it as FB because it's coming from Moeka's phone.
Right.
We can't send it from FB's phone because we don't know who FB is.
萌香の上司、依存の対象。FB からのメールなら無条件で信じるはず。
Oh, and that's absolutely the truth. Okay
100%.
then, get to it, man. Find out who FB is. It'll take you about, what, 10 minutes?
その FB とかいう人の携帯持ってるの
いいや。会ったことさえない。どこにいるかもわからない。
It can't be Ferris's dad. I mean, I guess it still could be Father Brown. But I just don't know why. He's such a decent guy. It can't be Inuka's dad because he knows where it is! Oh yeah, we never did go back through the Atchan messages.
Because we wanted to retain our sanity.
And for that matter, it would only take a few minutes. And for that matter, there's still that Professor Nakabachi.
Hey!
少し時間をくれ。
また待たせるのか私はずっとラボに泊まり込んでるからいいけど。
Thing about Nakabachi, it definitely bears mentioning. He was talking about Taiter's theories of time travel.
In the original world line, but then we never saw him in this one.
Maybe we did.
No, because the thing was canceled.
Okay, well, anyway, the point was he was talking about some stuff that Taiter did. He is a character that we have met, and that's
yes,
about all we got, really.
Fakabachi, we're on to you.
Fakabachi? That sounds dirty.
あんまり無茶しないでね。
I make no promises.
So even after prying answers out of Moeka, there's still more work to be done. FB's identity. We have finally come to the point where we have to work at that. FB's location. Unless I can figure out both, I'll never be able to break out of this world line. There's nothing anybody can say to Moeka otherwise. I call Moeka's name. When she finally looks up, I drop her phone onto her lap.
FB を探すことになった。お前はどういう経緯でラウンダーに
You want to talk about this? Also, do you want to help? Honestly, I couldn't care less, but I need to know these things, because I need to succeed.
Right.
Until I come to fall in love.
Please no.
4年前死のうとしてた。
Yep, as expected. Okay, we better stop, because we're about to go into a big old flashback backstory that is going to be the core of the chapter.
Uh-huh.
Like the implications of it, so...
I'm really looking forward to what happens next, but we'll have to find out in the next episode.